This is a MindSpring design tutorial about using layers and masks in Photoshop. And in the next few minutes you're going to learn what Photoshop layers and masks are and how they work. And hopefully it will sort of demystify these concepts and help you on your way to being a power user. So as you can see, I'm using Photoshop CS3, and on the lower right hand side of the screen here is my layers palette. Now, layers. You want to try to get out of the idea that you're working on a single sheet of paper with your image. You're going to start off with one sheet of paper or your background, right? But with each clear layer of acetate that you add on, you're going to be adding more to your image or changing your image in some way. Now the eyeballs change visibility of your layers. You can change the order by dragging and dropping. You can also change the layer names. Now to create a new layer, you're going to click your new layer button. Trashcan deletes it. You can also just copy an image from another source and just paste it, and that would create a new layer automatically for you. Also change the opacity up here. And just play around with the different settings in this panel or palette, and so that you can see what else you can do with the layers. Now, masking. Masks are a way that you can show or hide selected parts of your layer. And there's a couple ways that you can create a mask. One way is to click the mask button right on the layer that you want to use. So we'll start with our bird layer and click Add Layer Mask. And as you can see right there, it attaches a layer mask to it. Now layer masks work with black and white. So in this layer mask, with that selected, whatever is black is going to show what's underneath. Whatever's white, it's going to hide what's underneath. So we'll grab our brush tool and we're going to use black for our color selector. And as you can see, I'm coloring in black in our layer mask here, and it's showing the layer that's underneath of this layer. It's showing what's underneath. And if I switch to white in my layer mask and paint white, it's going to hide whatever is underneath of this layer. Okay, we're going to delete that layer mask, and I'm still keeping my layer. And I'm going to show you another way that you can create a mask. Another way is you can select the part of the image that you want to keep. So I used my magic wand tool and clicked, and I'm going to do select inverse so that I am selecting just the bird. That's the part of the image that I want to keep. The marching ants are marching around the bird. And I'm going to click Add New Layer Mask. And as you can see, in the layer mask here, the black is what is showing underneath, and the white, it's hiding what's underneath. So I hope that you understand the basic concepts there of layers and masks, and stay tuned for more in-depth features. And you are well on your way to being a Photoshop power user.